How many of you are waiting for something? You're waiting to start a career. You're waiting for love. You're waiting for marriage. You're waiting for a house. You're waiting for a child, a promotion. You're working towards and waiting for retirement, and then you're just waiting to pass on to the next life. How much of our time, how much of our thinking and our energy goes on waiting and worrying about whatever goals and whatever things we want in our life? Most people I meet, if not all of them, including myself, are kind of stuck in a zone or a just period of waiting. You're waiting for the next thing to come. And when we do this a lot, when we do this too much, it's so easy to get frustrated. It's so easy to get frustrated on the waiting for the thing that you want or for the thing that you desire. And if we get frustrated enough, we begin to question God. We begin to kind of blame Him, or we begin to kind of get angry and ask Him why we do not yet have the thing that we think our heart so desires. And one of the things or readings that I always go back to for this feeling or for this issue that we have is the book of Habakkuk, chapters 1 and 2. Habakkuk begins the book like this. He says, "How long, O Lord, I cry for help, but you do not listen. I cry out to you violence, but you do not intervene. Why do you let me see ruin? Why must I look at misery? Destruction and violence are before me. There is strife and clamorous discord." Does that sound like us? Does that sound familiar? God, why are you putting me through this? How long must I go through this? Why? Why are you doing this to me? Why did you put me through this? Why do I have to have, why did this breakup happen? Why did this car accident happen? Why did my father die? Why did my mother die? Why did I lose this person? Why is this person around me and I don't like them? So many things, why? And then Habakkuk goes on to kind of question God and throw the ball into His court. And it sounds like us because we list the things, the issues that we're having, and we kind of expect God to answer us. We list it out of all the things that we go through, and then we say, "Now God, you answer me. Why are you doing this to me?" And the answer that God gives, because He shows up, is one that I'll never forget, and I always think about it. He says, "Then the Lord answered me and said, write down the vision clearly upon the tablets, so that one can read it readily." This is what it's supposed to say. "For the vision still has its time. It presses on to fulfillment and will not disappoint. If the vision delays, wait for it. It will surely come. It will not be late." So whatever vision God has for your life, not your vision, but God's vision, is coming. It's not going to be late. It's going to happen exactly when He planned it to. So we need to have trust, and we need to have faith and patience. Especially in America, we have this attitude of give it to me now, I want it now, iPhone, everything. We want it now. But God is saying, wait. And there's a reason why we must wait. Because the things that we think we want, some of them we don't actually want. It goes away. But some of the things we do want to happen. But maybe we're not ready. So if you have a goal or you have something in mind you want to accomplish, do you go out there and just do it like that? The perfect example is a marathon. If you have it in your mind that you want to run a marathon, you don't just up and go, sign up and run 26 miles. you train for months, maybe even years, to complete this goal in this, for one day. You'll train for months, maybe years. You'll eat better, you'll make all these decisions, you'll take things away out of your life so that when the time comes, you have enough endurance to finish the race. And sometimes God will take things out of our lives that we don't need anymore. We don't know we don't need them, but He does. Sometimes He'll take things away. He'll take even people out of our lives if they're hurting us. And at the time, it may seem, we may question Him, God, that was my best friend. Maybe their intentions for you weren't good. So we're going to end with James chapter 1. It says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance." That's what we need, perseverance. And perseverance isn't built in one day. It takes endurance. It takes training. It takes conditioning of your mind, your heart, your soul, even your body, to finish this race of life that God has planned for us. So remember, if you're out there waiting, if you're questioning God why you're going what you're going through, whatever it is, just think of the vision, what He wrote down, like a billboard. We see billboards down the freeways and they remind us of, they're like, advertisements. They're like, hey, read me. His billboard for you says, wait, the vision will come, the vision will not disappoint.